Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday, and welcome to your Wednesday Wisdom with Spirit, where I will tune in through mediumship or channeling and see who's here. So, really interesting message before I jump into that. Really interesting message about the energy this week. So, we do have a full moon coming up on the weekend. It's full moon in Capricorn, so it's asking you to be very intellectual, to like go behind the scenes and get things in order or figure things out or see what's been revealed. It's asking us to tap into that intellect through our intuitive abilities. Okay, hold on. So, Spirit stepping in there like, yes, you get it. This is why we're going to get you to talk about chills, which they mentioned this morning. So again, you're seeing this happen in real time here as I figure it out and go. This is how Spirit works. So coming back to what I was going to talk about, first of all, is the moon. So again, a very intellectual moon energy asking us to tune in intellectually to what our intuition is telling us. Okay, what is being revealed? Because what that's going to do is, as we step into Leo season, it's going to help us add a lot of fun to the energy, a lot of fun to what has been revealed, and a lot of fun into our creation. Okay, so as we move through the energy this week, one of the things Spirit wanted me to talk about this morning, which is separate from what they're also going to talk about, is using this energy this week to really notice what's coming up. Like, notice what you notice. That would be a big thing this week. Notice what's coming up for you. Now, this leads into what they were giving me as I started talking, is the emphasis on body chills. So, big message from Spirit today, and it's funny, they didn't even give me a second to tune in. And just as soon as I started talking to you, they started talking to me, which means they're really chomping at the bit to get this out there. And it is, pay attention to body chills this week. What gives you chills? Why does it give you chills? What is it telling you? Because they're wanting to come in really strong, and when I mean they, I mean your spirit guides, your team, are wanting to come in really strong while the universal energy is really strong this week to give you clear indicators. And if you remember in the July energy update, I talked about how there would be like clear mind and clear sight, right? And this is part of it. Now the thing is the energy is so intense right now, it brings up a lot of anxiety for a lot of people. And it's about moving past that anxiety like they talked about last Friday. And so notice the anxiety if it's coming up, but then kind of like dive in a little bit deeper. Instead of running from it, dive in a little bit deeper and see what in that is giving your body chills. Because again, they're saying chills is a big, easy way they can communicate really boldly right now. So for example, say you are watching a movie, and in the movie, the main character creates some new innovative idea in fitness, let's say. And you watch the story of this person from their humble beginnings to that moment when they have that light bulb moment. They're like, I need to create this, to then them creating it. And you get chills through the movie. Those chills are an indicator for you that there is a similarity to what's happening in your life to what you saw in the movie. And when you recognize those chills, you can dive in deeper and you can start asking your guides, okay, I recognize the chills, I'm listening. What else do you have to share? Okay, something to be said for the chills. They're saying you may also get chills in a way that's preventing you from doing something, in a way of like a no from Spirit, stopping you from wrong place, wrong time type thing. But the emphasis is mostly going to be on chills in a positive way, because the energy, although it's highly uncomfortable for a lot of people, myself included, I had huge anxiety energy over the weekend. It was like crazy intense, and I had to use all of my tools to witness it versus take it on. So although it's really intense though, they want to bring this through in the highest, lightest energy possible so that it adds to our creation. None of this is about creating an anxiety to send us backwards. It's not about backward movement at all. It is full on forward movement with huge, huge momentum behind it, huge pivotal change points in a lot of ways. And I also want to say they're showing me to really notice that those change points are happening on every level: personal, community, world scale, and collective energy. It's happening on every level. So that's why it's so intense. But that intensity is helping to bring you clear mind, clear sight. So Spirit's message again is notice the body chills. When is that happening? What is it about? And ask more questions when it does happen, okay? Now I'm going to take a moment and go just a little bit farther with them and ask them just a little bit more. So hold on one sec here. Okay, yeah, because they're showing me, remember, when did I talk about this? I believe I mentioned it in the July energy update, but I think I mentioned it another time too, that we're in an energy now where we are closing one door, opening another door, these massive karmic changes, like completions of cycles, opening of a new cycle, new phase. And a lot are right in that in-between with movement happening. So it's not like you're stuck in the in-between, but there's movement in that. And what they just showed me now is a big emphasis on the new door. The reason why this clarity and these chills are happening is because for a lot of you, you're at that new door. You are either opening it, you have just opened it, or you are grabbing the door right now to open it. And that's why, again, the chills, to help you feel aligned on your path, guided in your path forward. Now, some of you, when you have those body chills, it may be so intense that you've got goosebumps and the hairs are standing on your body and all that. Others, it might just be this kind of whoosh of feeling. So again, the intensity is really about your own personal experience of it, but just notice that whole like flush of energy that moves through your body. There's something more here. Okay, and another thing they're saying, another reason for these body chills is they also want to echo, for many of you, how your intuition is on point. How much your intuition has actually grown and expanded to the point of you really being able to trust it. So here's another key thing is when you're getting an intuition about something and it's paired with the body chills, that's also Spirit saying, hey, we got your back, you're in tune with this. I think that is the noisiest truck that has ever driven by. I hope you guys can't hear that. Okay. And lastly, there's an emphasis too on peacock symbolism. And the reason why is they said whether you see this in your daily life, maybe you come across a peacock feather, peacock colors, whatever that may be, it's the meaning behind the peacock. What you are tapping into is what lies beneath or what lays hidden. And that is, the example of that is in the peacock itself. When it's walking around, yes, it's beautiful colors, but you don't realize what is actually in the entire tail until it is fanned out. It's always there, but until it's fanned out, you don't see it. But what Spirit is saying is these chills and these intuitions are showing you what's there without always being able to see the entire fan. So that's why they're bringing up peacock energy as a symbolism right now as well. So I'd be curious how that comes up for all of you. Do mention it in the comments. I would love to hear how peacocks come into your life. Do you have a peacock standing outside your front door? Who knows? It would be interesting to see, but I think that's the whole entirety of the message today. Body chills, heightened intuition, clear mind, clear sight, and a peacock symbolism. Yes, I got the yes from Spirit. So I will leave that with all of you. Thank you always so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Thank you for your shares, your likes, your comments. I read them all, heart them all. And I hope you have a beautiful day. So I will see you all tomorrow.